Welcome back to Return to Monkey Island. Last time, Guybrush got locked into the hold because that's his job. So let's just climb up.
Going somewhere, Swabby? You haven't cleaned up that mess. Get back to mobbing.
I'm feeling just the slightest twinge of regret about the choices I've made up to this point.
So apparently, there would be a job to do. So let's try to enter the porthole. But there's screws, so let's just try and look at those screws then.
I'll just put a little dab on there.
But no, let's just put out them up and try to. Yep. So there's a bunch of screws over there. So let's just try to actually put. Yeah, the map is kind of awkward. So let's just take a knife and try to open the screw because hey, it would be actually. Oh, it doesn't
really
work.
Wedged in there.
But there's the screwed. Greasy screws can be removed, and of course, extra grease can always be kept. Swapping this, so looks like Gullet is not actually that smart. Oh well, he's a petty asshole.
Looks like you missed a spot.
Oh, nuts!
So I can actually swap the grease all the screws and then just screw them out away with the. Oh.
I can't see much through this thing.
Screw them all away with a knife. Just yank them off and open up the porthole. Oh.
Driving rain and crashing waves. Perfect sailing weather. It's a really tight fit. I can't quite squeeze through.
So it would be a matter of greasing the porthole then, because of course
you missed a spot.
Oh, nuts!
So it would be a greasing the porthole to just get through.
The grease helps a little.
So that's a hint. Grease some more.
Oh, nuts!
So let's just give it some more and more and.
Looks like you missed a spot.
Oh, nuts!
You missed a spot.
Oh, nuts!
Yeah, he's an asswipe. So let's just grease the floor as well while I'm at it, and try to get through the door.
I've got a good feeling about this, but I won't fit through with the mop. It's working.
Yep, escape from the hold. So
this one doesn't open.
So there's actually a couple of false lead.
This one doesn't open.
Portholes that you can't get in, so the place is actually that big. So let's just climb up.
Blah 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 blah.
There's
blah blah.
screaming going on.
On this, me hearties, the one and only map showing the exact location of the secret of Monkey Island. The map will be kept in my cabin. No one is to touch it or disturb it in any way. Now, before we can follow the map, obviously we must make our way to Monkey Island itself. Let's have the potion report.
Wait, there's a potion?
You don't remember that from my other story? To get to Monkey Island, you have to brew a special potion.
But you and LeChuck had both been there before. Why couldn't you just sail there?
It doesn't work like that. You have to make the potion every time.
What's in it?
Let's see. It's got squid ink and monkey blood and a pressed skull. I definitely remember that. Also cinnamon, mint, and brimstone. And some coloring and preservatives. Oh, and a live chicken. But listen, you shouldn't worry about this yet. Wait till you're 12 or so.
Okay, I think I got it.
The potion is nearly finished, Captain. All that's left is one flattened skull, and we'll be ready to cook it.
Excellent. You there, in the back. New guy.
Me?
You look familiar somehow.
I get that a lot. I have a common sort of face.
I suppose everyone looks the same with the skin peeled off. Well, no matter. Go and get us a skull. A flat one. Any questions?
Where should I look for a skull?
That's your problem.
Can I have a raise?
Sure. Straight into the rigging, where you'll hang by your ankles for the next few years.
Got it? Never mind.
Yeah, you get used to it.
Okay, I'm on it. One skull. Flat.
Be quick about it then. Meeting adjourned.
We'll finish the potion and then I'll see about getting my hands on that map.
Alright, so now it becomes a task of find the skull. But there seems to be a pair of shackles. So let's just look at the
I can read the
numbers.
serial number. I'll copy it down.
That would be very long term.
This is a bunch of empty containers of monkey blood and squid ink.
That would be kind of long term solution for the problem to solve. And there's LeChuck's crew of all kind of characters. They got a cat.
The very first item in the ship's safety procedures is never to try to pet Scruffles.
So let's just head down here. Oh,
Oh, I barely touched it.
and that was a kind of unpleasant. So let's just sneak into LeChuck's cabin and see what's here. But it's fancy in the game's German expressionist style.
I know art is supposed to grab you, but this is taking it too far.
And apparently Gullet doesn't count as a complete member of the crew because he wasn't at the meeting.
You're out and about.
Oh, so he threw me out. But there's the box. So,
More chickens?
yeah, let's just take some chicken
what it's
feed
made
as
out
well. And while I'm at it, let's feed the ghost chicken.
Thanks, chicken. Don't bite my fingers off, okay?
So let's just open it.
Murray?
Indeed, I am Murray, the all-powerful demonic skull. But you have me at a disadvantage with it, zombie man. Have we met before?
No, but I'm a big fan.
Ah, my reputation precedes me, like the locusts before the storm.
Locusts?
But I will sign no autographs. The curse of painful boils on your left foot for exposing me. I'm here undercover, gathering valuable information for the exquisitely devious Captain Madison.
Madison? Very interesting.
Ooh, I probably should not have said that. Do me a favor and keep it to yourself, withered zombie man.
No problem.
Well,
How come you're working for Captain Madison? I thought you were your own man. Skull.
I owe her a favor. It's none of your business.
Why do you owe Captain Madison a favor?
Well, ironically, I was sealed up in a crate, and she freed me.
Oh, you mean like I just did?
It's not the same thing.
yeah, Murray was originally meant to be just a one-scene character, but the playtesters liked him so much that they just added more and more scenes to him because, well, he's funny. I think this kind of loud, bombastic villains who are absolutely incapable of doing any villainy for some reasons are just... they usually tend to be good, funny, comedic characters, so...
Hey, Murray, why don't you come with me? I can show you around the ship.
No.
I really think you should come with me.
No.
I can get you close to LeChuck.
I would very much like to be able to spy on LeChuck himself. Very well. You may transport me.
Well, I could have been just take him along, but but I just have to be a little bit craftier than the Guybrush Threepwood, who can be very spiteful asshole when he gets into it. But now I have the skull. And Gullet just didn't even notice me, of course, so let's just try putting him into the cauldron as it is.
Hey, that skull isn't flat.
So I would need to actually go and make him flat. And not get thrown by Gullet. So, laundry fashioner.
I don't think he wants to see a broken laundry machine.
But I have the screw, so I can fix it. How? I don't know. But now the laundry flattening machine, which is sometimes called there are many names to these kind of hand cranked laundry flattening machines. But well, let's just do some humor.
Let me apologize in advance. You're gonna have to take one for the team.
I see no team. Only you, withered zombie man. Let me assure you that whatever you're planning, it will be nothing compared to the torments that I will... I would admire your methods if they had been used on someone else.
Thanks, I guess.
Funnily enough, in the original Monkey Island, making the voodoo potion to get to the Monkey Island, Guybrush Threepwood does quite a lot of substitutings, like instead of brimstone he uses gunpowder, and of course pirate flag is the flattened skull, and also instead of monkey blood he used red wine. So Guybrush is actually very good at this kind of this will do the job thing. Like, yeah, it's red and it tastes red liquid tastes foul, so let's make the potion.
What are you...
Next stop, Monkey Island.
Swabby! Why are you out of the open? You're not ready for the deck. Where's your mop? And also... I can explain, sir. I guess you'll be first swab now, whatever your name is.
A promotion. I won't let you down.
This'll be ruined now it's spilled. Start making the potion again. I'll be in me cabin, gritting me collection of other people's teeth.
Redo the potion? Is that even possible?
No! We barely scraped together the ingredients the first time. We're out of almost everything.
Let's tip the cauldron back and pretend we're working on it. Maybe he'll forget about it eventually.
You don't know LeChuck like I do. But it'll buy us some time.
Is this one of those times where you substitute different stuff for all the ingredients and it works anyway?
No, they were right. We couldn't make the potion again.
But you told me that you can't get to Monkey Island unless you make the potion.
Well, I did. But, as it turns out, there is a way. We storytellers call what's happening now a twist. There was an important piece of the puzzle that I hadn't seen yet. I started by looking around the ship for opportunities.
Hey!
Yeah.
What's that?
Plundering prospects.
You won't need those. I'll find a way for us to get to Monkey Island.
Yep.
Hey, Bob, have you got any ideas on how to get to Monkey Island that don't involve a voodoo potion?
My mind's a blank. I try to keep it that way if possible.
Oh, well, he's kind of friendly. Well, because he's dangling from the yardarm. Oh, but looks like... Well, LeChuck wants his potion, but it can't be gotten. So let's just climb up and see what's going on. There's the ship's look. Oh well, the trivia card and the ship's lookout. Flambe or flambe.
Nice view up here.
Sure.
I'm just looking around for another way to get to Monkey Island.
Be my guest.
And he looks actually quite. He has actually quite nice, charismatic voice. So let's just use the spyglass and. Yep.
Hey,
there they are.
hey,
They
ship
follow.
ahoy! It's Captain Madison. Ready the cannons.
Don't worry about it. LeChuck already knows they're out there.
Wait, never mind. Something's going on. They've got a cauldron on deck. That looks like a cinnamon stick. Mint, squid ink. Hey, wait a minute. I know that recipe. They didn't come to sink us. Those weasels are going to Monkey Island.
Okay.
Those double-crossing thieves. That's piracy.
I'm not sure what else you were expecting under the circumstances.
Why aren't they happier? A well-placed stab in the back is cause for celebration. Aha! They're missing a skull. We don't need a potion because they have one.
What? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Make ready to sail.
Do I look like a quartermaster to you? You sure don't look like one to me.
I'll go talk to Iron Rose. This is gonna be great.
If you say so, Swabby.
Alright. So, Guybrush thinks are fast and now figured out a plan what to do. So, let's just... Well, there's the quartermaster, second in command, at least in this size of crew. So, let's just have a talk with her.
I have an amazing idea.
Does it involve mopping?
No, it involves following another ship to Monkey Island. See, Captain Madison is just east of us right now. They're brewing the potion to go to Monkey Island.
So
I'm gonna help them finish it, and then we follow them. All I need to do is get them a skull somehow. Make ready to sail.
no.
We don't even want to go to Monkey Island.
Golan gave us a perfect excuse to skip it, and now you're about to screw it up.
Let's lock him in the hole.
Whoa, hang on. Why wouldn't you want to go to Monkey Island?
The better question is, why would we want to go?
There's nothing on that island except for the secret.
The secret doesn't split 6 ways.
7.
LeChuck only wants it because of his obsession with that stale glass of milk Guybrush Threepwood.
I think you're making a mistake.
Let's put it to a vote.
Voting is supposed to be at 1 bell. Fair enough.
The matter before the crew is the question of whether we should go to Monkey Island. I vote nay.
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 Aye.
The vote to go has to be unanimous. It isn't. Meeting adjourned.
What's unanimous?
It means I had to convince each and every member of the crew to change their vote.
Wow.
So, it's a case of... actually, this is kind of interesting thing. Quite many pirate crews, at least in Caribbean, were quite democratic in the general decision making. Of course, during actual combat and action, they were not democratic. But in general sense, that should the ship head to some other places, there was actually quite lots of democracy about that, and many captains actually were voted by their crews to be captains. So so that's a kind of interesting thing to know this. But let's just try to be sweet talker.
Listen, about that trip to Monkey Island.
That we voted against.
Exactly. I want to try to persuade you to change your mind about it. Or if not your mind, then at least your vote.
Good luck with that. I'm regretting hiring you right now.
As quartermaster, it seems like you should be more loyal to LeChuck, who, I will point out, very much wants to go.
I've been with LeChuck a long time.
Exactly.
In the beginning, I really admired the way he saw the world.
through a reddish haze of constant anger?
I don't know, that's just it. Can't even remember what I found so inspiring. It makes it hard to follow his lead on a personal quest like the secret of Monkey Island.
Oh.
Oh, so she doesn't really like LeChuck anymore, so let's just try to put the remind of her from some
Do you
principles.
remember giving me this in my orientation? It's got some good stuff in it.
Oh, yeah. I put it together myself, you know.
No kidding.
Betray trust, commit fraud, threaten bodily harm. So unswerving, so unapologetically ruthless. This really takes me back.
Me too. Back to earlier today in my case.
LeChuck is really an amazing leader.
You can hang on to that if you like.
Nah, thanks, I'm good. Now that I've remembered why it is that I'm willing to follow LeChuck anywhere, even when I think he's doing something stupid.
Just so we're clear, that means you're gonna vote to go to Monkey Island now?
Yes, even though I know you want me to.
Works for me.
Well, that was one crew member gotten into let's go to the Monkey Island side, so let's ask Bob.
I'd like to discuss your vote on the Monkey Island issue.
It's nay. I'm afraid going to Monkey Island doesn't really have anything in it for me.
Wouldn't the change of scenery be nice?
I've seen lots of scenery.
How about I make it worth your while?
Go on.
Well, what would you be interested in?
Well, I've got all I need, but I'm bored. We used to have an entertainment budget, but this fancy new ship is leveraged like crazy, so there are no frills anymore.
Entertainment, you say? I'm sure I could come up with something. Entertainment is my middle name.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, I do like a good joke. They don't last very long, though.
So, now I also know what Bob would be wanting to get. So, let's just... actually, there are many ways to go, but let's just climb over the railing and go see this little extra side path over here that leads to the ship's rudder. What's here? Oh, there's a gullet here.
Gullet!
You!
I have to say, I thought you were gone for good. I was feeling no small amount of pleasure about it, in fact.
It'll take more than a bath to get rid of old Gullet. Now pull me out of here before I hang you by your own intestines, swabby!
I'm the only one who knows you're down here.
Not true. I know I'm down here, don't I?
Well, I guess you've got me there. If I leave you here, do you think you can free yourself?
Of course not. You think I haven't tried that already? It's a matter of leverage. As in, I'm gonna get a lever and smack you in the head with it if you don't get me out of here right now.
Once we set sail, you'll probably be crushed into paste by the rudder.
Why would you tell me that?
Well, in case you're worried about being stuck for a long time.
When I get my hands on you, I'm gonna eat both your legs, throw them up, and then eat them all over again.
It would be smart of me not to give you the opportunity then. Nice talking to you, Gullet.
What do you mean, nice talking to you?
Oh, I don't mean it literally, of course. Just politely ending our conversation.
Wait, no, get me out of here for pity's sake. You baboon! I'll get you for this.
He's got a knife.
It's like an antique.
You clown. That isn't gonna do any good. It wasn't even bothering me.
Well, yeah, I stole his knife, which was stuck in him. I don't think it was placed there with any friendly manner either. So, let's just climb over this little flames and see what kind of desires does the lookout have.
Working hard?
Never.
Let's talk about your vote on going to Monkey Island. Are there any particular favors I can do for you? I don't know a lot about your interests.
My main interests are sleeping and eating. I try to do both as much as possible.
Do you have a favorite food?
Oh, yes. Scorched Alaska. Salty like widow's tears. Sweet like revenge. And fiery like a hot poker to the tongue. Except when Putra makes it, unfortunately. She does not make it hot enough for my taste.
Oh,
Does it hurt to have your head on fire?
I'm a demon. We're sort of all about that. You get used to it.
About your vote.
It doesn't mean much to me one way or the other. But hey, you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours.
You want me to scratch your back?
Figure of speech. No need to burn yourself. Do something nice for me, and maybe I help you.
If you stuck your head in a bucket of water, would it help?
Demon fire burns underwater, so no.
I'm guessing you don't wear hats.
Once in a while, I look good in them. For a few seconds.
Keep up the bad work.
Always.
Yep, so now I know what the lookout wants. He wants a good tasty dish of scorched Alaska. So let's just go downstairs and go and look at what LeChuck's doing.
You, Swabby, come over here. You be new to my ship. I like to meet each of my crew. What's your name, Swabby?
Crazy Beard, the Beardless.
Look, I'm just going to call you Swabby. It's not good for the chain of command if we get too friendly. Any questions? None? Good. I likes an unquestioning crew. Now, get back to work before I use your entrails as bait. Wait! Don't forget the keel hauling tomorrow at 4. I like to think of it as a team-building exercise.
I won't.
Well, he seems to be real friendly. Oh, there's the flare.
Flare?
What?
Can we talk about your vote on going to Monkey Island?
No,
Oh, come on. There must be something I can do for you. Something you want?
nothing you can give me.
Try me.
Okay, fine. Earlier today, I lost my grandmother's whale knife. It was a gorgeous heirloom. I treasured it. And now it's gone. Bring me the knife, and I'll vote for your stupid plan.
Great. Can you tell me where and when you last saw it?
It was sticking out of Gullet's back, right after I stabbed him with it. Probably still there.
I have your knife.
My grandmother's knife? Thanks, Swabby. I have no idea how you pulled that off, but I guess a deal's a deal. I'll vote for your stupid plan.
Yeah, and I already got one of my crew into supporting my plan. Two of them. So, there's the zombie chef cook Putra.
So, Putra.
Chef? Putra? Please call me Chef. Everybody does.
They do?
No, never. But they should.
Oh,
How come people don't call you chef?
Because they're a bunch of pedestrian clods who wouldn't know a great meal if it hit them in the mouth. Which, by the way, it often does, if you cook it right.
Or wrong.
But mainly it's because technically I am a cook, not a chef. It's a job title.
Well, have you tried to get a promotion?
Only about a dozen times. I keep the written request handy, complete with case studies and cost-benefit analysis. There is absolutely nothing wrong with this. But LeChuck refuses to sign it.
Management.
Yeah.
oh.
I don't suppose you know how to make scorched Alaska?
Of course I can make Scorched Alaska, but I'm not going to.
Why not?
Scorched Alaska is the kind of thing that requires a skilled chef. Apparently, I'm still only a cook.
I see.
Oh.
I'll let you get back to cooking.
Yeah.
So,
Why don't I see if I can make some headway with your promotion? I think LeChuck likes me.
Sure, knock yourself out. If nothing else, we'll all get some entertainment out of it.
and another trivia card. But Flambe is some sort of demon, Applebob and Iron Rose are ghosts, or skeleton ghosts or something, but what Flare is she? I wonder, is she a real person? Of course, LeChuck is the dreaded zombie ghost, demon statue walrus pirate, although he seems to stay in his ghost form, zombie form. So, let's just go again.
Shouldn't ye be swabbing? What do you want, Swabby?
Just spitballing here, but Putra really deserves a promotion. She makes a mean eyeball soup. And when I say mean, I do mean that quite literally.
Did she put you up to this? Putra has been trying to wrangle a promotion out of me for years. Go tell Putra her plan failed, and to make sure she's at the keel hauling at 4.
I'll just go swab something.
One more thing, Swabby. Now that you'll be first swab, you'll be needing to fill out the Swabby report. Take this report, fill it out, and give it to Iron Rose for her initials. Some say it's grog that keeps a pirate ship running. It's not. It's paperwork.
So, it's a paperwork, and what does it demand? List of messes. Oh yeah, it's a ghost pirate ship. So of course it would be a massive amount of mess. So, like...
Guess I should have cleaned that.
Like a
I'll leave it for the next swabby.
Like a greasy floor, then there's the accidental...
It's revolting. And it's a slipping hazard.
And a greasy swamp hole. And then there's even this case of a rat.
Ghost rats. Ugh.
Although I don't know, is it real rat or a ghost rat? Hard to say. And then there's this awful mess.
It's like no one
Boxes.
on this ship has heard of recycling.
Yep. And of course, the most freshest mess. Yeah.
Disgraceful. That's it. I've completed my report. I
So
should
it's
show it
up.
to Iron Rose.
So yeah, there's the
Could you
paperwork.
initial this report, please?
Huh. Yes. Very thorough.
See? I am good at my job.
I wouldn't go that far. Here. I've got a bunch of other reports ready for the captain's signature. Why don't you take him the whole stack?
So there would be a massive amount of paperwork. So let's just time to do a little bit of assumption that nobody reads this. Chuck doesn't bother to read these reports. So let's just slip inside the Putra's report or request and deliver the paperwork.
Paperwork? Okay, hand it over. All stamped. Now please give me some peace and quiet.
Yep, he really does not read the paperwork. So time to go and give Putra her well-deserved promotion.
Good news, Chef Putra. You're officially promoted.
I'm a chef! Chef Putra! Thanks, Swabby. You're amazing. I owe you one.
First swab. So, Chef, I'd like to try to sway you on the Monkey Island vote. And I won't even bring up the fact that you kinda owe me one. I'm above that.
Save your breath. I'm unswayable. There's only one opinion I value, and that's Iron Rose's. She's the smartest one on the ship.
Second smartest.
Now that you mention it, I'm remembering that I said just last week that I'd always vote with Rose. So I'm gonna do that on this too. Whatever way Rose votes, that's how I'll vote. Thanks for reminding me.
Great.
Well,
Now that you're a chef, would you make me a scorched Alaska?
Of course. I have to warn you though, it's not going to be very spicy.
Why's that?
I'm totally out of demon pepper. It'll be fine. You wouldn't like the full strength version anyway. Some chefs these days use dandruff out of a can. But I would never take a shortcut like that. One scorched Alaska, extra mild.
Thanks.
I would expect that the bringing the extra mild food, which was supposed to be burning and bitter and horrifying, doesn't really work. So it needs to be added some heat. But how? Oh, it would be actually quite simple. You really add some heat by cutting off the tip from the fire stick and just
This should make it good and scorching.
literally add heat to it. So let's just go and deliver. Let him have his own tasty, literally fiery Scorched
I had to call in a
Alaska.
few favors, but I managed to get you this.
Scorched Alaska, sweet poisonous shades of my shady and poisonous childhood. It sears me inside like a lost love. A masterpiece. I am in your debt. I hate being in debt, so let's just say I'll vote your way next time we talk about that plan of yours. The one with the monkeys.
What's the book?
It's a book of underworld jokes. Jokes from beyond the pale. Unheard of in this world.
You're not reading this. Can I borrow it?
Sure, I'll let you have it for the rest of the day.
Thanks.
Now I also got the entertainment for the Apple Bob. So he wants to see
Hey,
this.
Bob, I've got a great book for you.
Hey, this looks promising. Thanks. I owe you one.
Can I count on your vote to go to Monkey Island?
Sure, no problem.
I think I've got everyone's support now. Time to call for another vote.
So now would be the time to. So yeah, let's see. Oh,
Top deck schedule. 1 bell, crew voting. 2 bells, LeChuck shouting.
oh,
1 bell, voting hour.
The meeting is called to order. Are there any matters to be voted on?
Following Madison's ship to Monkey Island, on which I vote aye.
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 6 in favor, none opposed.
I hope you're happy, Grandma.
Everybody, get ready. We'll follow the other ship as soon as she gets underway.
Yes!
So then you went to Monkey Island.
Not right away. I still needed to get my hands on LeChuck's map to the secret.
oh, but LeChuck has a secret, but he has a regular scheduled yelling moment, so it would be time to make that happen.
Time again already? Well, let's get to it. Eyes front, you disgusting heaps of festering scum. Why is the ship's cauldron still empty? I distinctly ordered a mystical voodoo potion. If a ship is going to function properly, blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah.
I don't think he's that kind of liked captain because when he has regular moments of shouting. But there's the map.
It's not much of a map. There's just some writing on it, but clearly it's important.
A
Map's a map. I don't think he'll spot the difference. Now I
yeah,
just need to get
LeChuck
Madison's
is
skull,
very
and we'll be good to
evil,
go.
but he's kind of stupid. So I'm gonna make use of that.
In conclusion, shape up, or the eels will be gnawing on your carcass. All right, same time tomorrow then. Dismissed.
So, but it would be actually kind of time to end this episode before trying to sail to the Monkey Island and see what's going on in there. See ya next time. See ya.